It's homecoming here in Waco, and it's a tradition that dates back nearly 5 decades. The Baylor line welcoming their football team to the field. You're watching FS1 College Football as the Baylor Bears take on the 23rd-ranked Mountaineers of West Virginia. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Custer alongside my partner. This is Ben Lieber and partner. 1969. That's the last time Baylor started the season 0-6. And if they're going to get their first victory of the season, they're going to earn it because West Virginia's got one of the best offenses in the country.
Yeah, it's a long time. And, you know, I think the term is earn it. You just said it. This Baylor defense, statistically, not very good, but they need to make West Virginia's offense earn every single yard. Simplify on defense. Don't let anything deep over the top.
And, of course, West Virginia has one of the best wide receiving corps in the country, led by David Sills. He leads the nation in touchdown catches, but Baylor's got a stud as well, and Denzel Mims, he isn't too far behind.
No, not at all. And Sills, he's a former quarterback, which is hard to believe, so he's still learning the nuances of playing wide receiver. He's big, he's tall, he's 6'3", he uses his frame very well, and whenever he catches the ball, this is the thing that I love about him the most, is he has an eye for the end zone. So you have to watch out anytime he's on the field, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, he gets the ball in his hands, he's looking for the end zone. And for Baylor, Denzel Mims, like you said, this guy came up when I think they needed him the most. They had some injuries. They have depth issues on the outside, like they have all over this team, but he's really been a bright spot on the outside. He has track speed, a former 200-meter champion in Texas high school as a junior. So when he gets the ball in his hands, he's fast and he can burn everybody on the field.
Well, here's the good news for Baylor. It's homecoming, and the Bears have won 7 straight homecoming games. Of course, the Mountaineers led by Dana Holgerson. He's in his 7th season. He's led the Mountaineers to bowl appearances in 3 out of the last 4 seasons. Probably one of the best offensive minds in the game. Matt Rule in his 1st season here at Baylor. Spent the previous 4 in Temple. Led that Temple squad to back-to-back 10-win seasons. West Virginia won the toss. They've opted to defer. So Baylor start out first on offense. Evan Stanley will kick things away. This is Trevor White from his own 5. Across the 25, the 30, he's still on his feet. And fumbled the football. And they blew it dead. Boy, that would have been costly.
Yeah, that was really close. You know, I think they obviously saw that the forward progress had been stopped. The whistle had just blown. Watch at the end of this play. That's where they blew the whistle, and his knee was down as well. It's a good eye for the refs to see that that knee was down, but that would have been a costly turnover on the opening kickoff.
29-yard return. Let's talk about what to watch for when the Bears have the rock.
Well, this is a new-look Baylor offense. They're more of a run-first offense, and they need to lean on the running game with Lovett and Terrence Williams. They need to steal some stuff, some possessions away from West Virginia offense. And then defensively for West Virginia, David Long comes in after missing 4 games. He's really been a spark plug for this defense.
Zach Smith back to pass. And that's complete to Denzel Mims. You talked about him at the top. He makes the catch.
Well, they need to start fast and get some confidence in this offense and with Zach Smith. That's the one thing they talked about in meetings yesterday is that you need some easy completions, some screens, some passes like that to really get some confidence in our guys to play against this West Virginia defense.
Pickup of 16 and from the pistol now is Smith. Handoff, Williams. He's got nothing. In fact, he's going to lose a couple. Grier White comes in and makes the stop. We take a look at what Zach Smith, sophomore, has done so far this season. One thing to keep in mind, especially with Zach Smith, the first quarter, he usually has about an 80% completion rate, a passer rating of 153 in the first quarter, but it steadily drops after that. And he throws it up top and incomplete. Where Zach Smith let that pass go, and obviously he was trying to throw it away, but didn't get out of that tackle box.
Well, the reason he throws his hat is because he threw the initial flag on the holding, then he saw the intentional grounding, so the next thing you do is throw your hat to signal a second penalty.
3rd and a country mile. Crossing route to Denzel Mims. And he is close to a first down. Trayvon Askew Henry makes the stop.
Well, it's a long developing screen pass. Mims is always going to line up on the left side. He is the X receiver. It's a crossing shallow route over the middle, and all the receivers on the right-hand side are asked to block the defenders, so they get that long developing screen pass across the middle.
So 4th down and 4. The Baylor Bears are going to go for it. Smith looking right, throws too high. He's looking for Strickland. Right to battle. Right there. The Mountaineers will take over. Baylor came up empty, going for it on 4th down. Now it's West Virginia's turn. Will Grier. What an afternoon he had against Tech last weekend. This is Crawford. He goes right up the middle. Let's talk about what to watch for when the Mountaineers have the ball.
Well, clearly, I think the most skill and talent is on West Virginia's side. So for these guys, utilize your weapons. You have some of the best and deepest wide receivers in the Big 12, if not the nation. And for Baylor, Taylor Young has to be big. He's not a very big guy, but he's the most experienced player on this team. And they're going to move him to the outside in the rush package that they call the cheetah package in passing situations. They need to get more pressure on the quarterback, and they're hoping that Taylor Young can do it.
Taylor Young just made that tackle. Justin Crawford, we've got 3rd down. David Sills at the bottom of your screen leads the country in touchdown catches with 12. Here's Grier. Rolling left, throwing off his back foot, across the middle. And that's complete to Gary Jennings. He's the man who leads the conference in catches.
Man, what a tough throw for a quarterback. A right-handed quarterback rolling left, has to set his feet, if he can, to get a wide receiver on the far right side of the field, all the way across the field. He finds him and completes it. What a huge play for Will Grier in this offense. So check out this play. Right-handed quarterback floating to the left. That takes nothing but arm strength, which Will Grier clearly has. And he gets a streaking Gary Jennings coming across the field.
Grier quickly Sills. And he's pushed out of bounds at about the 15. And we got a flag on the play.
It looks like it's a defensive flag. Offside. Defense, number 9. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a 1st down.
That's on Ira Lewis. That one's declined. 1st down, Mountaineers at the 15 of Baylor. Here's David Sills. 12 touchdown catches. Leads the country. That's the man they look for here in the red zone. This is Crawford. He picks up about 3 the hard way.
So let me show you something that shows up a lot of times with this offense. If they get wide sets for their wide receivers on the outside, they're going to run the ball, especially in the red zone.
This is Crawford again. Good hit. Taylor Young.
Well, there's the guy I was talking about. All of 5'9", 225. Not a very big player, but he plays fast. He plays rugged and rough. And they need his experience in this game to show out and show up.
3rd and 8.
Another wide set by the receivers up top. Alert for run.
How about Sills in the backfield? Grier. That's complete to Crawford. Knocked out of bounds at the 10. Harrison Hand with the stick.
You know, it's not really understanding that philosophy there. You had 8 yards to go to pick up the 1st down, and you run a 2-yard route by the running back out to the flat.
Here comes Mike Molina. This will be from 27 yards out. And he drills it. So the Mountaineers crack the scoreboard first. 3-0. Your score here in the first quarter.
They almost had it. They were so close.
This is Trevor White.
So hopefully for Big 12's sake, TCU can win out.
And how about Smith again, throwing it to no one. You can see West Virginia wants another intentional grounding.
Well, and that's what happened the last time he got the intentional grounding was he was looking for Denzel Mims on the outside. Mims runs an out-cutting route, and he thought that he was going to go out and up, and so he threw it about 10 yards up the sideline.
Here comes that late flag, Ben.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 8. Lost it down at the spot of the pass. It'll be second down.
Second time that's happened.
Well, and this really was the issue when they played Oklahoma State, is there were just dropped balls, there errant passes, and most importantly, the coaches are saying just the wrong routes by the receivers. Quarterback and receiver not on the same page, not breaking down the defense in the same way, in the same manner, with the same timing. And once again, Zach Smith thinks the receiver is going to be in one place. They're not. Intentional grounding because he's still inside the pocket.
Smith hurried. That pass is complete to R.J. Sneed.
And Sneed, another one of these, a lot of freshmen playing on this Baylor team, both offense and defense. You'll see him kind of just sit down right there in the middle of the field. And there's just enough arm strength for Sneed to come back to the football and pick up that first down. So he, along with Gavin Holmes, is another receiver on the outside. That's a freshman. You might see both of them playing a lot in this game.
You know, Baylor's got to keep moving forward. They've run 10 plays, 5 of them have lost yards. That one down the sideline, and that was short. He's looking for Denzel Mims, and we got a flag.
Yeah, and I think you're going to get Mike Daniels Jr. on a hold right on his arm that prevents him from actually separating to get that football.
Pass interference. Defense number 4. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
You'll see at the end of this route, it's not that so much right there. It's the grab right there on the right arm. That's where you see Mims trying to separate, and Daniels hooks that right arm. He can't separate, he can't accelerate to the football, and he gets the pass interference call.
First and 10. This is JaMycal Hasty.
And that's a JaMycal Hasty sort of run right there. He likes to get downhill. He's not a big-time make-you-miss with a whole bunch of juke moves and a pitter-patter. He's going to take the ball, maybe make one cut, and he's going to get downhill. So you better bring your big boy pads when he's in the game. You see 33 and he gets downhill, you better lower your center of gravity and hit back.
This is Hasty again over the left side, and he's close to a first down, about a yard short.
And again, you'll see just a difference in style for Baylor. Baylor's always been a good running football team. They do it on a shotgun like they're doing now, but it was a lot of one-back stuff with Art Briles. Now they're incorporating bigger type guys. Furbacher, tight end coming in the backfield. They've also bringing in offensive linemen to play tight end and fullback. So they like to get these running backs to run behind not only pullers on the offense line, but lead blockers in front. And that's a different style that you're normally seeing out of Baylor.
Bears usually convert about 31% of their third down opportunities. Here's Hasty. He powers his way for a first down. Al-Rashid Benton with the stop.
And you see Hasty sort of feeling it right now. Once again, he's just a straight north-south runner. Doesn't have to pick up a lot of yards to pick up that first down, but these little victories, these little wins that they can have during the course of the game, again, it builds confidence, not just for the quarterback, but also for the offensive line, that, hey, we can match up against this physical defensive front that likes to blitz, they like to be aggressive. So all these little wins, all these little first downs, big for Baylor's offense.
Hasty again. A couple of yards for that left side.
And again, the difference that you see out of Baylor's offense now as opposed to the last few years with Art Briles, look how much time they have. They don't necessarily huddle up, but there's play calls from the sideline, there's communication. The defense has time to get lined up. They can go tempo because they don't huddle up, but most of the time they're going to get some time to line up, run their play, let Zach Smith sort of diagnose the defense and get themselves in the right play.
They faked a jet sweep. That's Gavin Holmes. That got nothing.
Tackled by Patrick Lawrence, the right tackle who was going out to try to aid in the block. You'll see him at the top of the screen coming out. I'm going to come help you. Nope, I'm just going to tackle you. And you see a little left hook into the turf as he understands the frustration of knocking down his own player.
Completed and converted 33% of those third downs and won't convert this one. Kaiser White comes flying in there and delivers the hit.
Well, Zach Smith just has to know, going against this defense, look at the top of the screen. You'll see Kaiser White, number 8, time that blitz perfectly from depth. Hard to get a count of guys that are blitzing. When you blitz from depth, he does that, times it up perfectly. The B gap opens up wide, but watching film, you know that in third and passing situations, they're going to bring the heat. You cannot hold on to the ball that long. You can't go through your second and third read, get the ball out, and try to live to play another down.
4th and 9. Baylor has converted 8 of 17 so far on the season. Under pressure, throws, and it's short. Once again, they come up empty.
And again, this is what West Virginia's defense does. Obvious pass situation. They bring yet another blitz. They man it up on the outside. And it seems to be another miscommunication on the outside where Zach Smith thinks the receiver is going to do one thing, and he does not. He runs a go route, and the ball lands on the turf. So a lot of issues going on offensively. Just A, not recognizing the blitz from West Virginia, and B, not being on the same page with the right routes with the quarterbacks and receivers.
Now Baylor will need their defense to bear down. It's Will Grier. That Mountaineer offense get another opportunity. This is Crawford, left side.
They didn't have enough guys on the field.
Hey, let's go!
He's close to midfield.
Now Baylor finally has all their defensive lines. They only had 2 defensive players, defensive linemen on that field in the last play.
Crawford again. He's very close to a first down, maybe a yard shy. Taylor Young with the stop. Under 2 minutes left in the quarter. They're just going to continue to feed Crawford. He gets the first down. Senior out of Columbus, Georgia.
And you see Crawford sort of holding his right arm there, shaking it out as he's going off the field. Little grimace from his mouth and his face.
Kennedy McCoy is now checked in the backfield. Here's Grier. Over the top, looking for Sills. And overthrows it. And running step for step. Frederick Vaughn.
Well, and this is what's going to happen when you have a guy like Sills lines up in the number 2 spot. You see for Kedrick Vaughn's, the safety that had the nice play earlier, goes step for step, but it doesn't matter. When you have a safety or DB going step for step with Sills, he will throw it up continuously because he knows he can use his big body and his range to come down with some high catches and some high balls. So you got to have, it's not just enough to have good and perfect coverage. You just got to make sure that you make a play on the football when the ball comes down.
Ron White makes that catch. 3rd and 5 now. See if they go to Jennings here. He's got 2 catches for 41 yards. Both of them have been on 3rd down conversions.
They got to be careful. Single high safety. With all these weapons on the outside, it's hard to double up some of these guys in these deeper routes with a single high safety.
Play fake. And you can see Karan White's looking for the flag, and he's got it.
Pass interference. Defense number 27. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
For Kedrick Vaughns, once again, you'll see at the top of the screen right here, it's going to be a quick slant. And on that exchange route, he gets his arm right there, right when the ball's coming to the receiver. Not a lot of contact, but the ball is out. You cannot contact the receiver when the ball's in the air.
1st and 10 from the Bear 35. Grier looking left for Sills. Throws it up. Sills. Touchdown. West Virginia. Number 13 on the season for the man who leads the country in touchdown catches.
Well, that's just what I was talking about. Harrison Hand, number 31, the corner, a freshman corner, is lined up on the leading touchdown reception maker in the nation. Look at the coverage. The coverage is there. He's got a right arm up against his body in a good position, but you have to make a play on the football and get that ball out. They will throw it up all day long in good coverage to a guy like David Sills, because he's going to jump up and make plays like that.
Here comes Mike Molina for the point after. And it's good. West Virginia now up 10 thanks to this 35-yard touchdown catch by David Sills. Leads the country with 13 on the season. Welcome back. We're in Waco. 23rd ranked. West Virginia taking on the Baylor Bears as West Virginia just goes 9 plays, 66 yards. Will Grier to David Sills. Man, it is something when you got a guy like 6'4", 6'5", you just throw it up to him, go get it.
It is tough. It is frustrating. The only thing you can ask the corner to do is somehow, when his eyes get big, you got to turn around and locate the ball, and that way you make sure that you can knock the ball down and not just try to get lucky to get your arm in there.
Here comes the Bears. Terrence Williams. David Long makes the stop.
Well, and this is where Baylor, they can't panic. You know, they're down 10-0 to a highly explosive offense. Their offense has done a decent job of breaking the 50-yard line, getting close to that red zone. They haven't picked up the blitz very well. There's been some miscommunication on the outside. I still think early in this game, stick with your game plan, run the football, see if you can grind out this clock and put a score on the board and take possessions away from West Virginia.
That's the end of the first quarter. The Mountaineers with a 10-0 lead over Baylor. It's homecoming here in Waco. Mountaineers up 10. Welcome back at McLean Stadium here in Waco. It's homecoming. Baylor Bears taking on West Virginia. Take a look at the first quarter stats. Dominated by the Mountaineers. They're up 10-0. Smith, complete. Mims. He's in Mountaineer territory. Brought down at the 45.
You know, that's a perfect play call in that situation. West Virginia's defense was feeling it. They brought a run blitz on first down, think that, all right, we're going to guess right, we're going to stop the run. And then they get that little play action slant to their fastest guy on the field, hoping that he can make a play, and he almost got out.
Here's Smith looking left. That throw is high, and we've got another flag. He was looking for Mims.
That's going to be Mike Daniels' second pass interference of the game.
Pass interference. Defense number 4. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
You'll see the contact right there well before the ball got there. He's in good position. He just needs to play with better discipline. Your eyes were good. Your body position was good. Now just don't trigger too early and hit the receiver before the ball gets there.
Both of these squads now with 3 penalties, but West Virginia is racked up 45 yards. Penalty yards. Baylor just 5. That's going to just give maybe a couple by Hasty. looking at second down, and it's one of the things that Coach Rule talked to us about. He said, listen, we get in the red zone, we got to finish. We got to finish with touchdowns.
Well, they're one of the worst teams in the Big 12 in the red zone, going against the best offense that's in the red zone. So clearly it's been a struggle. Defense has tightened down a little bit. You don't have a lot of space to run around, and they have not been very good this season.
Smith rolling left. Let's see if Mims throws it high, but it's out of bounds. Good defensive play there. Mike Daniels, the senior.
Well, West Virginia recognizes where they are in the field. They play a soft zone just to pack as many people in the middle of the field as possible. And they had the numbers compared to the receivers. And Zach Smith was just trying to make something out of nothing, throwing a 50-50 ball up in the air, hoping that Mims could come down with it.
Here we go, third and goal.
There's the red zone numbers I talked about. Not very good for Baylor as they face third and goal.
And Smith looking up top. And that's complete. Gavin Holmes. They'll bring on the field goal unit. So here comes Connor Martin. He's the freshman out of Allen, Texas. Second in the conference. He's made 11 field goals so far this season. But 9 of them, those made have come in the last 3 games. This will be from 23 yards out. And it's pure. So the Bears are on the board. 10-3, Will Grier, David Sills. That high-powered offense gets the ball when we come back. Right off the Brazos River, at McLean Stadium here in Waco. Baylor Bears, West Virginia Mountaineers. Chase Sedgwick kicking things away from Baylor. Part of the Baylor line just a couple of weeks ago. Yes, how about that? They had open tryouts there for kickoff guy. He won the job. This is Marcus Sims, dangerous return man. He's brought down across the 30. Quick one to Jennings. But after Crawford's 9th carry in the first quarter, we haven't seen him. You talked about how he was shaking that shoulder as he went off the field.
Yeah, he was sort of just like holding that shoulder a little bit, trying to shake out. Looked like sort of a stinger situation.
Grier, a lot of time. That's Sills. Wisely hit the turf. Braylon Arnold came flying in.
Well, and this is where playing that off coverage as a defense really helps you out. When you have long yard situations, now you're really not concerned about anything over the top. You know they're going to throw short. You're going to give them those easy balls to complete and come up and make the play like that. Baylor's defense doing a good job because of that sack, but put themselves in a good position defensively.
Grier, rolling right, flushed out of the pocket, slide down across midfield.
Well, it's been the punting unit. It's been pressure all year long on the quarterback that Baylor's defensive front has not done. And you see what happens early in the down when you can knock the quarterback back 10 yards. It really is so advantageous to your defense. So nice stop from Baylor and a good answer after that field goal.
Here's Billy Kinney. Punting things away. Tony Nicholson with the fair catch at his own 15. So that means Zach Smith, that Bear offense, get another crack at it. They're down 10-3. 10-3, our score here in the second quarter. Matt Rule, head coach. Warriors roaming the sidelines at Baylor. He's a linebacker at Penn State College. Head coach at Temple. Back-to-back AAC East titles. And introduced as head coach here back on December 7th, 2016.
Hey, what's special about December 7th?
That's my birthday.
And that's my birthday, too.
Boy, is that
We
why
found that out today.
How crazy is that?
Isn't that something? It's a special day for Matt Rule and for both of us.
There's a sack. Adam Schuler.
Second on the play by Adam Schuler.
Top of the screen, just nothing but power. Just power right into Patrick Lawrence. Good coverage down the field, comes off to get the sack. Just as I talked about Baylor's defense, how important it is to get an early sack and how it helps your defense. Already now backed up against your own end zone because of the sack. 2nd and 19.
Second sack of the season for Schuler.
Always look for screens and draws.
Here's Smith over the middle. That's complete. Ebner breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 30. That's a first down for Baylor.
Well, West Virginia drops back in a really comfortable zone, but what they didn't do is they didn't have any eyes on the running back out of the backfield. Just a little angle route out of the backfield. You see Ebner with all that space to run. It's a cheap first down given up by West Virginia's defense.
Pickup of 24. Fake. And the slant. Mims, he's off to the races. Denzel Mims pushed out of bounds at the 25 by Mike Daniels Jr.
Let's remember back in the first quarter, that was a very successful play. The same play, that ride option, they get singled up on the outside with their best receiver. He wins the slant on the inside, and then it's just pure speed from that point on.
Denzel Mims, now 4 catches for 105 yards. That one went for 45. Baylor's back in business. Smith looking right, throws, incomplete. Looking for Ishmael Wainwright, the tight end.
Well, to me, I think Zach Smith predetermined in his head that he was going to throw to Wainwright out of the backfield, but they had Wainwright sneak out of the backfield and run the wheel route on the right side, and
that's incomplete. He had Wainwright wide open.
Yeah, he just put a little too much juice on that ball. Good design, had Wainwright lined up in the backfield as like a lead blocker, and he sort of sneaks out up the middle of the field. Before he could even turn around, that ball was streaking across his face.
This has been the Achilles heel so far for Baylor. Third down. They are 1 for 6 on third down. Jermichael Hasty checks in the backfield. Smith looking right, and that's low for R.J. Sneed.
And it was low because once again on third down, West Virginia's defense brings another blitz. You'll see the end of this play. He has some time. And I think that's the thing that he'd like to take back. Zach Smith can stay in the pocket. He's known to take some hits, but because he's been getting battered on third down, he rushed that throw. It was low, and another missed opportunity on third down.
Here comes Connor Martin. He's already made 1 field goal. This is from 42 yards out. Pre-game, he was hitting him from 50. And he drills that one. Baylor chipping away. 10-6 our score here. Marcus Sims watches it go over his head. Minute left here. Kerry Jennings hit by Braylon Arnold. I tell you what, if Braylon Arnold was looking more at the football as opposed to that hit, that could have been a pick 6.
Well, he's such an aggressive player. They love his physicality. He wanted to go up and make the big hit. He saw the screen set up. He put his foot in the ground and came downhill. Great pass breakup for Braylon Arnold.
McCoy run it hard. That's the first down. under a minute now until the half.
It's a quick strike offense. You got to be careful for Baylor. Get in right position. Don't let anything over the top.
We've got 3 timeouts. There's Karan White. Now they're in Baylor territory. Grier looking. He's going to keep it and run out of bounds.
Boy, Grier was really looking at David Sills down the middle of the field, waiting for him to break off his route to the outside once he started scrambling, but realized he just couldn't make that tough throw. Sills did not have the separation he was looking for, so he had to tuck it, run out of bounds, and stop the clock.
Still got 3 timeouts. They're 2nd and 4. Here's the receiver screen. Sims. Out of bounds at about the 27 of Baylor.
And even with 3 timeouts, West Virginia, nice concept to get the ball on the outside close to the sideline, so it's easy for the receiver to step out of bounds and stop the clock.
McCoy picks up about 3. They'll probably call a timeout here.
Well, that is the nice thing about having all 3 of your timeouts is you can still mix some stuff up.
West Virginia will go with trips. Bottom of your screen. Sills in the middle. Marcus Sims up top. They go with the draw. McCoy. He's brought down at the 15. Another timeout by West Virginia.
And that was a really slow timeout call. They had a little bit of indecision there. And to me, you should know when you're going to hand that ball off, you're going to have that timeout ready immediately. One, clearly and obviously you have 7 seconds. You can get 1 shot into the end zone. If it's quick enough, you might be able to get 2. But definitely, I think you can aim for the end zone right here. You look for David Sills.
He's at the top of your screen.
He's right up here.
7 seconds until the half. Grier. He's got Sills. Touchdown. David Sills. All he does is catches touchdowns. 2nd on the night. And Baylor scores with 1 second until the half.
Well, it's just way too easy. Starts as the #1 receiver, comes in on the inside, becomes the #2, and there's no help over the top. If you're a defense that's playing against this offense in the red zone, I don't care how many weapons you have. You know that you have David Sills on the outside. You have the attention of 2 defenders at all times to provide some help. Nothing over the top. He finds that soft little zone, and Will Grier throws a strike right to Sills. It's too easy for this offense in that situation.
17-6 the score, and that's the end of the first half. With the score, West Virginia leading Baylor 17-6. Coming up after this break, we can send you to Los Angeles for more college football coverage. West Virginia, top of Baylor. West Virginia has a 17-6 lead as we begin the second half. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Custer alongside Ben Lieber. You know, at the top of the show, we talked about going to see 2 of the best receivers in the country, and David Sills and Denzel Mims, and they certainly didn't disappoint in the first half.
No, they really didn't. You know, Sills on that 50-50 ball in the end zone doing what he does best.
Well, as we take a look at the first half stats here, and Will Grier now with 23 touchdown passes on the season. That leads the country, and David Sills now has 14 touchdown catches to lead the country as well. Third down been a bugaboo for Baylor. 1 for 7 so far in that first half. While the Mountaineers converting 50% of theirs. Here's the Baylor line. And this is Marcus Sims from his own 3. Sims finds a crease, across the 40, and tripped up. Close to midfield.
Well, going back to that stat, not only is Baylor not good on 3rd down, it's because of the fact that West Virginia's defense is applying all that pressure. You see the return right here. A great opening start for a high-powered offense that has the lead, and a very comfortable lead, as it's never really been challenged here by Baylor. But Baylor's offense has to run the ball with more success. They're stalling out in the red zone because they can't run. That -5 yards doesn't really tell the full story of how much it affects their offense.
Would have been dangerous, Sedgwick, the kicker had to make the touchdown-saving catch or tackle. Here's the fake to Justin Crawford. Here comes Sills again. David Sills has scored another touchdown, his 3rd of the night. What a night for David Sills. Keep in mind, 2 years ago, this week, he made his debut at receiver for West Virginia and caught a touchdown catch against Baylor.
Well, and I think that's the scary thing for the rest of the Big 12 is the fact that he's still learning the nuances of playing receiver. He doesn't run the best routes. He has a hard time sometimes getting off the jam. But if Baylor's defense is going to do what they're doing now, where it's playing a soft zone, not challenging the receivers at the line of scrimmage, he's going to find those windows to get open. You just have to rely on your secondary to come up and make the tackle. They do not, and he uses his speed to take another one, his 15th touchdown of the season, into the end zone and really provide support. It's just a simple inside cutting route. You have 2 guys out there. Challenge on the low underneath with the corner, and then you have a safety over the top, a bad angle. And again, if you're going to play that soft zone, you have to come up and make tackles when the receivers catch the ball. They did not do that, and that is the result. Another explosive play for West Virginia. You are seeing what happens when a great athlete comes in with a great attitude and produces when he changes positions.
Here's Trevor White from his own 5. Brought down at the 20. Quick one. Gavin Holmes. 1st down. Blew it down. Here's a flag here on the play.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 20, 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
That's on Corey Winfield. You can hear Dana, you can read lips. Dana Holgerson saying that is so bad. 6 penalty, 85 yards on the Mountaineers so far.
Well, it was the glancing blow of Winfield coming in. Watch the little haymaker. Ooh,
that's a punch.
It's a full-on punch.
Oh, my. That's a punch to the jaw. Here's Lovett. The freshman cuts back for a couple. He had 62 yards last week against Oklahoma State and left the game with a toe injury.
Well, going back to that punch, I mean, if it had been caught that they knew that he threw a punch, then that is something that you can be ejected for. But the issue that you run into is you cannot go back and review that call. So I think they obviously got it right with the hit to the head. I don't think they realized it was a close-fisted right hook or right punch that he took to the ball carrier.
Second down, 13. Smith over the middle, complete. Gavin Holmes. Holmes to the 10. Brought down inside the 5-yard line. Elijah Battle saves the touchdown. 55 yards by the Baylor Bears.
Watch the assistant by the safety. They're going to bracket this receiver right there. But it's the patience of the quarterback to allow him to get past that safety coming down to provide the double coverage, and that's what opened everything up. Elijah Battle as a corner did a good job. He was where he's supposed to be, over the top of the receiver, looking for the safety help underneath, the patience, the quick strike, and a big play.
Love it, left side, up the middle, touchdown, Baylor. Entering the ninth, there were 70 FBS players with more rushing TDs than Baylor's now 6 on the season.
Well, and that's the production of the run game that they've missed all game long as they get into the red zone, get close to the red zone. They have not run the ball with much success. And this time they get Blake Blackmore, the right guard, to pull across the formation. And he gets there just in time for Lovett to cut off his hip and get north and south.
Connor Martin kicks it through. But the freshman, Burlington, New Jersey, John Lovett, scores. Zach Smith loves it. 24-13, West Virginia. Oh, sick of Bears. Baylor scores their first touchdown of the night. 4 plays, 80 yards. They did it in 2 minutes and 14 seconds. 3 penalties on that drive by West Virginia. Here's Jay Sedgwick, kick things away. Marcus Sims. Devin Bush is now checked in. This is Kennedy McCoy. And the reverse to Bush. He's across midfield.
That has to be the alert defensively whenever Tevin Bush comes in. He's a running back, but he's also a slot receiver, and he's their gimmick guy. So he lines up in the number 2 position, and they get him on a reverse. It fools the Baylor defense.
Trips at the bottom of your screen. That play went for 16 yards. That's complete to Jennings.
Well, that was one of those number counts that this offense likes to do. They'll spread you out, look to the sideline. Coach kind of tells you where the numbers are in your favor. And that particular time was the number 3 receiver wide open.
Up top again, that's complete. Sims to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. Marcus Sims, 41 yards. Touchdown, West Virginia. And Will Grier continues to rack up the touchdown passes.
Again, it's another exchange route. They're going to mess with the defenders. Their eyes have to be right. Their body position has to be right. And like I said, Sims is one of the fastest guys in this offense. Even the slight stumble didn't allow the defenders to recover. He picks up his feet and takes it into the end zone. Once again, impressive drive for this highly explosive offense of West Virginia.
Extra point is good. Will Grier, 25 now. Touchdown passes. Thanks to Marcus Sims in his 4.3 elite speed. Makes one move, goes 41 yards. West Virginia up 31-13. Well, Mr. Mountaineer, he's getting himself a workout tonight. Mountaineers go 6 plays, 75 yards, and a buck 39. Another 300-yard passing game for Will Grier, 7th straight. Threw for 325 last week. 5 TDs. He's got 4 TDs and 308 tonight. Trevor White. Across the 20. Caught at the 30. That's a great question. I had no idea.
Yeah, if Houston wins, they're going to go for them. They're in it. I like the underdog. See, I don't know if they're actually getting the underdog, but you know, it's the Dodgers, right? It's of the most popular teams in the country. I'm going to go for the little guys.
Yeah, Dodgers probably been the best team all season long. I mean, they had that one really bad streak, but other than that, they're playing like a machine. There's Lovett in the flat.
I really like the way this Lovett kid plays. You know, just again, he's a freshman. He's still learning his way, but he doesn't play like a freshman. He's got good quickness. He's patient, running behind lead blockers, behind offensive linemen, behind his big tight ends and fullbacks. He does a good job. He can slither through that line and make some plays.
Been slowed down by turf toe.
Yeah, those are nasty injuries, but he's battled back, suffered that last week, and sat out a couple practices, and he said, hey, I'm good to go. I can play in this game.
This is 3rd and 7. Smith throwing it up for Mims. He's battling with Mike Daniels Jr. along that sideline.
Pass intended for Denzel Mims.
Well, and everybody on the side of Baylor, they want some sort of pass interference call, but we'll take a look at it here. And to me, that's just good coverage. That's Mike Daniels again. He had a rough start to this game. 2 pass interference calls pretty early in the game, but he's really settled down and made some plays with his defense.
Here comes Connor Martin. Marcus Sims, fair catch at his own 20. Here's Grier on 1st down. Going up top for Jennings again. He's got it. Out of bounds at the 5, Braylon Arnold.
Well, that's what makes this offense so tough to defend. All game long, it's been Sills. Anytime they need a big play, and now they start opening up, start throwing to other receivers. You see him, Jennings get involved. Marcus Sims is getting involved earlier in this second half. They have the ability to throw the ball around to a lot of different weapons.
Looking for Jennings again on Terrence White. You're talking about spreading the wealth. That's what West Virginia does. And like that, they put another 6 points on the board.
Terrence White, that was just too easy. Man-to-man on the outside, a quick move off the line, and he had a lot of space on that side of the end zone for Will Grier to throw the ball up to him. You see the floating pass right there. Beats Blake Lynch. Terrence White had a great week last week. 8 receptions for 114 and 2 touchdowns, and he gets involved tonight.
Said he needed a week like that just to get going. Boy, he did. And he's got himself another touchdown reception. Mr. Mountaineer, you better hit them push-ups. I tell you what, West Virginia, there's some records definitely in jeopardy this season. You remember Geno Smith was in 2012, threw for 42 touchdown passes. Grier's got 25. Stedman Bailey had 25 touchdown catches in 2012. Sills, he's got 15. Here's Trevor White.
Well, you go back and look at West Virginia's losses to Virginia Tech and TCU.
How about Charlie Brewer, new quarterback now for Baylor? So they got a new quarterback trying to change things up. 4th quarter when we come back. We begin the 4th quarter here at Baylor. Bears looking for their first win of the season, down 38-13. Hasty, right side. Take a look at our game summary. Grier, career high 375 yards passing, 5 TDs. David Sills, boy, 3 touchdown catches. He's got 15. That's the most in the country. Grier also leads the country in touchdown passes. Pro set. Brewer, wide open. Ebner down the sideline, to the 5. Touchdown, Baylor.
Charlie Brewer's pass complete to Tristan Ebner for the Baylor touchdown.
Boy, and how about that? Charlie Brewer, the freshman from Austin, Texas, comes into this game and has sort of provided a little spark for this offense. A little quarterback read on his first play, picks up a nice little gain. A couple plays later, back out of the backfield, and Ebner takes it in.
52 yards. Charlie Brewer throws his second career touchdown pass. Extra point is good. Just like that, the Bears are on the board. Get a little spark from your backup quarterback. Ebner goes 52 yards. And Baylor trying to bear down here in Waco. Welcome back. Charlie Brewer comes in and automatically gives the Baylor offense a spark. Charlie Brewer comes out of Lake Travis High School there near Austin, and some good ones have come out there. You know that Baker Mayfield kid.
What's he done in college? You know, that is impressive. Think about that onside kick
up for grabs. Bears say they have it. And they do. Well, look at that. The Baylor line likes it. Jay Sedgwick with the onside kick. The freshman, keep in mind, just a couple of weeks ago, he was part of that Baylor line.
And he just about comes up with the ball. As you could tell, West Virginia's front line on kickoff return was completely unaware that the onside kick was coming. And how about that?
Part of that Baylor line just 2 weeks ago had an open audition for a kicker. He won the job. Here he is now, member of the football team. Here's Brewer. Back to work, and he's going to take off. Scrambles for a first down.
Well, this is the dynamic that they don't get out of Zach Smith, is his athleticism, his ability to run. You see formationally how it changes their offense. That touchdown pass he had to Ebner was all set up because they go tight wishbone look, and they can really sell that read option because the quarterback can run. That's now a new element, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons why they like Charlie Brewer right now.
This is Ebner up the middle. Ebner's loose. He's got another touchdown. Sick 'em Bears. He goes 40 yards.
And West Virginia's defense is just shell-shocked right now. A little confusion on defense. Look at everybody looking off to the sidelines, trying to get the defensive call. They're not set. They're not ready. Blake Blackmore, the right guard, just kind of comes down on a double team up to the linebacker, and that's way too easy for Ebner in this offense that is lit up right now after that onside kick and touchdown.
So as we begin the fourth quarter, Baylor putting 14 points on the board thanks to Tristan Ebner. Last 3 plays, they've gone 101 yards thanks to Tristan Ebner. Back-to-back touchdowns. It's 38-27. What a fourth quarter it has been already for Baylor. Started with the freshman Jay Sedgwick out of Arlington with the onside kick. Baylor recovers. Look at Sedgwick. And then the touchdown run by Tristan Ebner. Came into the night with 1 career touchdown. In a span of the minute, he's got 2 of them. And the Bears are back in it, 38-27. Here's Sills. He's brought down at the 30.
Pretty obvious right now for Baylor's defense. This is a huge drive. Their offense has given them new life. Now they have to step up and get a stop.
This is Kennedy McCoy. Now let's see what the Bear defense can do.
Well, they've sort of thrown the whole defensive playbook at this offense. They played man, press coverage, gotten beat, played zone, off coverage, gotten beat. Have to keep mixing things up. They've done a better job of mixing coverages up with their safeties here in the second half.
Grier. Dropped. Brazos.
And it was Henry Black, number 28, that came off the edge. He's the one that disrupted the whole thing. Watch him come right here off the edge. Bam, right there. Takes away the running back. Grier has nowhere to hand the ball off. And once again, sometimes it's not the player that makes the tackle that is the star of the play, and that time it was Henry Black that took over and disrupted everything in the backfield. 3rd and 13 for this Baylor Bear defense.
West Virginia, 4 of 9 on 3rd down. Will Grier, plenty of time. And he's going to go up top. Throw. Incomplete. And it looked like Sims had it and dropped it.
And it did look like Sims had it. I saw that play develop, and I couldn't believe that Will Grier was able to, on the run, see him. You see his hand go up at the very last second, calling for the ball. Sims had position, had both hands on the ball, and he flat out dropped it.
Kenny kicking things away to Tony Nicholson. From his own 25, he had fair catch. Oh, that Baylor line. Those freshmen are into this one. 38-27 here in the 4th. Charlie Brewer has come in from Matt Rule's squad. Certainly giving them a spark. They are 0-6. Only Power 5 winless team right now in the country. This is Terrence Williams. Getting over that right edge.
Terrence Williams.
Well, like I said, with Charlie Brewer coming into the game, his ability to run with the ball has changed sort of the offensive formations for Baylor. They're getting 3 running backs in the backfield, causing some confusion for this defense. It's just another wrinkle that they now have to adjust to late in this ball game.
Tristan Ebner now. He gets the call. Running hard. He's got himself a first down.
We talked a lot about Sills for West Virginia converting from quarterback to wide receiver. Let's not forget, Tristan Ebner is a freshman. He was recruited as a wide receiver. They've moved him to running back, so keep that in mind when you see this guy, this young man running so hard. He's formerly a wide receiver.
Ball fake to Hasty. Going for Mims. And he's tied up, and we got a flag.
Looks like they're going to get Elijah Battle, the backup corner on the outside.
Pass interference. Defense, number 19. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
8th penalty on the Mountaineers. 105 yards in penalties for Baylor.
Well, and West Virginia did a good job defensively of keeping that safety over the top of the best player in Denzel Mims. They play the game right. They're playing the chess match right. It's just Battle can't get 2 hands in that situation.
Hasty offset left. He gets the counter. Right side. Lowers the shoulder. Brought down at the 22. Elijah Battle with the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on first down. Big chunk run. Get your quarterback to settle down, not feel the pressure of a long yard situation on second down. 2nd and 5 is much more manageable for a young quarterback.
Hasty slips, getting ready to make his move in that hole.
No, he didn't have much room to go either. Left side of the defense for West Virginia really clogged up any sort of running lane. He was trying to make a cut and just lost his footing. So here we go again. It's been the Achilles heel all game long. 3rd and 4th down for Baylor.
1-4-11. Brewer keeps it. Pushed out of bounds. And we got a flag.
Well, they're going to get a late hit out of bounds, but I think that's a pretty sensitive call in this situation. Going full speed, Corey Winfield, number 20.
After the play was over, personal foul, late hit out of bounds, number 20 of the defense. Half the distance to the goal, 1st down.
That's a 2nd big penalty for Winfield. Let's just see if this is worthy of a slight push out of bounds, but come on.
He's a senior. John Lovett is now checked in. Chad Kenley at fullback. Lovett. And he is met right there by Al-Rashid Benton.
A little pushing and shoving once again. Had a little scuffle earlier in the game. This time it's Adam Schuler, number 88, sort of getting involved there at the end of the play. You can tell, even before that little push and shove, the extracurricular, the pressure in this situation for West Virginia's defense.
Benton has blown up a lot of stuff. He's got 3.5 tackles for loss here tonight. This is Lovett again.
Well, Reese Donahue, number 46, once again, he's the guy coming in to really string that thing out. Cut across the face of the offensive lineman, getting them to go east and west. And that's when the linebackers and the defensive end can come up and clean it up.
Tristan Ebner checks in.
It is. Look to the sideline. Let's check the coverage. They've got a nice little 2-on-1 on the bottom of your screen. I doubt they're going to go to the right side.
Denzel Mims is at the top of your screen. Brewer flushed. Rolls right. He's going to keep it. Knocked out of bounds. At the 5.
Great coverage on the back end for West Virginia. Just no place to go. Looking to the left. Defense had numbers to the left of their side. They had a 2-on-1 on the bottom of your screen. There's just no place to go for the quarterback.
Snap's good, kick is good. And the Bears are within 8. What a job Charlie Brewer has done. Past 5 fourth quarters for Baylor, they've scored a total of 20 points. They put up 17 here tonight. Marcus Sims from the goal line. Sims across the 30. This is Wellman again. Dropping in midfield.
Well, when Baylor's rush defense is 119th in the country coming into this game, I think it's safe to say that you should feel like you have the confidence in this situation to grind this thing out in a 4-minute offense situation where it's just use the clock, suck it down, hand it off to the running backs, and see if they can stop you.
Oh, that's probably the only thing David Sills has not done right today as he drops that one.
Oh, it's not normal for him to catch a screen pass. Like, he's used to just going 50 yards down the field and jumping up and catching it.
And it stops the clock.
Oh, that's the most important thing. You stop the clock now. Give the defense a little bit of a breather. They can sort of reset themselves.
One for their last 6 on 3rd down. It's West Virginia looking at 3rd and 7. That was intended for Kennedy McCord.
That's probably in his best interest that he did drop that football. Didn't fool any of the Baylor Bears. And they were going to light him up if he caught that ball. Try to get a safe pass out to the left. Saw right there, they did not get fooled at all on that play. Eric Ogor once again calling his name out.
Bill Kinney will punt things away. Nicholson with that fair catch. Well, here's Treston Ebner. He's back in. Offset right of Brewer. That's complete to Mims.
Well, it's the 3rd time they run that long screen pass where they get the receiver from one side of the field to run that shallow cross all the way to the other side. Everybody on the front side of the play blocks, but that time David Long says, no, 3rd time's not going to be a charm. I'm going to sniff this thing out and break it up.
Baylor looking for their first victory of the season.
Lamont McDougal, 49, the young freshman that started the year 3rd on the depth chart and has worked his way all the way to the starting position. They're looking for him to make some more plays, and late in the game he gets off the block and creates a 3rd and long situation for his defense.
3rd and 6 here. Brewer rolls right, keeps it, dives for a 1st down.
Boy, he can move when he decides to run. Boy, he can really cover some ground. Watch him tuck the ball right there. He covers a lot of ground in a short amount of time. He knows exactly where that line to gain is, and he just going to sell out.
Goes up top, knocked away. Good play. Mike Daniels Jr., the senior.
Mike Daniels, if he had to do this all over again, he saw the break and the ball perfectly timed. If he doesn't go for the PBU, oh, he could have picked that ball off.
Team's best cover corner. Here's 2nd and 10. Brewer will keep it again. Lowers the shoulder. And the boom on Elijah Battle.
You hear the hit, and then you hear the sideline react. He's going to break the pocket again. Just listen to this at the end. Elijah Battle didn't realize that the quarterback was going to lower his shoulder and bring some wood.
That was freshman versus senior. Here's 3rd and 4. Brewer flushed, dropped at the 31.
Well, it's been an immediate adjustment for West Virginia's defense. A lot of times on passing situations, 3rd down, they've been blitzing, but with a running quarterback now, they've elected just to bring a 3- or 4-man rush and have coverage in the back end. That's really thrown off all the windows that Brewer thinks he's going to have.
Here's Brewer on 4th down. Plenty of time. Man wide open over the middle. And it's Denzel Mims. You go to your best player.
You go to your best player, and once again, West Virginia only brings 3, so he's going to have time. This time, he doesn't break the pocket. First read's not there. Come back to the backside. It's going to be zone coverage, and Mims finds a soft spot, and Charlie Brewer delivers.
Mims has 132 yards receiving. Here's Brewer. Flushed. He'll head out of bounds at midfield.
It's really a nice job by Mike Daniels there, the corner. He saw the quarterback was going to break contain, but he hadn't crossed the line of scrimmage yet, so he stayed back in coverage and allowed David Long, then the linebacker, to pressure the quarterback. And then once he broke the line of scrimmage, that's when he broke on the quarterback. So nice discipline by the senior corner on the outside not to give up his position in the zone coverage.
You got trips at the bottom of your screen. Mims up top. Brewer. Wide open. Hasty. That's a 1st down. "17 points here in the crucial 4th quarter. Down just 8. They got Tristan Ebner. Offset right. Brewer. Looking downfield. That was nearly intercepted.
Drayvon Askew-Henry did a tremendous job of seeing that deep safety, breaking on that ball. You have to wonder if there's some sort of miscommunication with the receivers on the outside. You should never have 2 receivers within 4 or 5 yards of each other as the ball's coming in. Easy breakup for Askew.
Here's 2nd and 10. Brewer. Gonna keep it. Down the sideline. Out of bounds at the 27. Under a minute left in the game.
And that's another Baylor.
First down now.
Watch the blitz.
Trips at the top. Brewer flushed. Rolls to his right. Just throws that one away. And we got a flag.
Elijah Battle once again. It's the toughest coverage for any defensive back.
There is no foul for offensive pass interference. The quarterback threw the ball out of bounds.
Well, it was quite the battle on the outside with Elijah Battle. Scramble coverage, always the hardest thing for any defender. Receivers just trying to find any way to get open, and you're just trying to hold on for dear life and stay close.
4 receivers for Baylor. Here's Brewer. That's complete. Tristan Ebner.
That's tough sledding for Al-Rashid Benton. Middle linebacker was in a good spot, but open field moves on a former wide receiver catching the ball in the backfield. You see a little juke.
From the 16 now.
West Virginia has numbers on the bottom. If they're going to pass, they're going to look up top to the 2 receivers on top.
He's going across the middle, and we got a flag. Xavier Preston.
Pass interference, defense, number 5. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. First down.
That is the 10th penalty on West Virginia for 129 yards. All of the penalties have been at least 10-yard penalties.
Well, that's just an undisciplined play. There's no other way to look at that. Xavier Preston was in good position. There's no reason in that situation to lower your body and throw a shoulder into the receiver.
First and goal. Tristan Ebner in the backfield. Brewer. Sacked. Big play by Xavier Preston. Baylor will call a timeout.
Well, he wasn't fooled on the outside, but I think the backfield was fooled. Watch the play action. There's nobody to play action to. Confusion on the blocking scheme up front. Xavier Preston just comes right up the field, attacking that upfield shoulder of the quarterback and slinging him to the ground.
Brewer over the middle. He was looking for Mims, but Drayvon Askew Henry wasn't having it.
Or for those of you at home wondering how the defense gets that penalty, sometimes when they're barking out the snap count, they will throw the flag on the defense. You see Askew Henry just with another nice break, just waiting for the quarterback to trigger and throw. He's stepping into those and breaking up passes.
Snap drop. Brewer picks it up. He's going to throw. Touchdown. Tristan Ebner, his third of the quarter. And Baylor within 2 of tying this football game.
And wouldn't you know, it's a broken play that gets Baylor into the end zone. Not the way you draw it up. Charlie Brewer, bobbled snap, trying to do something out of nothing. Then you get Ebner out of the backfield, just leaking across the field. And Charlie Brewer setting up now for a game-tying 2-point conversion.
Well, this could be the football game.
If I'm West Virginia, I sell out.
4-2. Brewer rolling under pressure. And he's sacked.
And if Xavier Preston, the linebacker that gave Baylor the opportunity at the 2-yard line with the pass interference call in the end zone, comes up huge.
Another look.
He just fights off the block from Wainwright. Nobody open in the back end. And it's just his hustle and pursuit that gets him to Brewer.
Look at Dana Holgerson. He likes it.
Here we go again.
Yeah, Jay
onside situation.
Hey, he's done it once.
Hey, you're not going to surprise the front line this time, though.
Yeah, you're right. Key is this one, getting some height on it.
Got to get some height on it, and it's got to take that second bounce. If he's going to kick this to the right, it's got to take that second bounce about the hash mark to give his kicking team an opportunity to come up with it.
Here's the freshman. Here's the kick. There's the bounce. And it is recovered by West Virginia. Hakeem Bailey makes the recovery, and West Virginia is finally going to escape Waco with a victory.
Well, they get what they want. The high hopper right into the hands of the West Virginia player, but what an effort by Baylor. Best formation in football is West Virginia's going to take a knee and escape a huge rally from Baylor on the road, coming into Waco and getting a conference win.
Well, Dana Holgerson and West Virginia gets their first victory in Waco. Over the 500 mark now in the Big 12 since joining the conference back in 2012. Hey, Matt Rule said, listen, we're not good yet, but we are getting better. Thanks for watching FS1 College Football from here in Waco. The final score, Mountaineers 38, Baylor Bears 36. Don't forget, Tuesday on Fox, it's the Stros Dodgers from Chavez Ravine, Game 1 of the World Series. For Ben Lieber and our entire crew, I'm Brian Custer saying good night from Waco.